to start now because we're already days late, I guess. Folks, I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina at Good Nights.
Oh,
June.
Nights. That's a good club.
June, I think, 11th through the 13th.
Beautiful.
Check it out. Go to the Charlie Goodnight's website.
Charlie Goodnights.
Or if you just go to, I think, either my Twitter or Instagram, the link is in the bio. And then also, like St. Louis or some shit. I don't know.
I'm ready to be done touring and then taking the whole fucking... I think I'm going to take July, August, and maybe even September off. But in the meantime, come see me. Actually, this is probably going out when I'm already in D.C., so whatever, I don't fucking care. San Diego. Oh, Philly, I think. Philly is the last one. Wait, no, in Providence, the makeup COVID one. But anyway. Oh, and I think my special is coming out the 22nd of May on YouTube. So mark your fucklanders for that. Anyway. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to email my fucking piece. Anyway, all right.
Who are you going to email?
I don't want to say on the fucking... you know. This is family business. But I'm going to email some cocksucker about something that he's late on. I'll put it that way.
Raleigh, North Carolina, Good Nights, June 9th through the 11th.
Very nice.
And you can go to either their website or my Twitter and check the link in the bio. And then after that, I will be in Portland, Oregon, not St. Louis. I'll be in Portland, Oregon from June.
Ooh, I love that club.
June 16th through the 18th. I will be at Helium, Portland. Go check that out. And then New York, I'm the homecoming.
I'm coming home.
Carolinas.
I'm coming home.
June 23rd through the 26th. I will be there.
Tell the world that I'm coming home.
And then I will be in Buffalo in July.
And though my penis
and
is
then
small,
I will be back at Lincoln Lodge later in July.
And my name is Nick Mullen.
And then I will be
my dick is small.
In Phoenix, I guess, after that.
Dick is small. Where are you playing in Phoenix?
House of Comedy, Phoenix.
Ooh.
And then after that, I'm at Minneapolis, I guess. And then Philly. Philly, then Minneapolis. No, Philly, St. Louis, Minneapolis, Vegas. No, Indianapolis. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Just go to the Raleigh one is the upcoming one. I don't even know if these other ones are happening.
That's right, you little fuckers.
And then I was supposed to be in Canada, but they had to reschedule that one because I threatened.
Because you're a freedom fighter.
I threatened the Prime Minister.
Who, Justin?
Justin.
Damn.
Justin sucked my dick when I was in Toronto.
Did he?
Yeah, I didn't tell a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
Did he
he's
suck
cute.
it inside or outside?
He sucked it outside.
Really?
The
Yeah.
Boston shows were fun. Kind of a little depressing, I guess.
Why? You seem low.
No, I guess because the last time we were there was like right when that was like the first. I think wasn't that one of the first live shows we did with the podcast?
We did do a live show there. You
Yeah,
know what?
we
No,
were
that
in
was our
Cleveland.
weird tour, the Cleveland Boston tour.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that was fun as shit. You know what? We
yeah.
didn't make a lot of money, but that was fun.
we didn't make a lot of money, but the Boston that was like when things first started popping,
Right.
and it was
Yeah, we were
like,
adding shows.
But I remember the shows in Boston not being very good.
Well, whatever.
They weren't.
They
But
weren't
were,
good.
but it was a fun time.
It was fun to
was a
be
fun
able
hang.
to go to a place and sell
I-
out and do stuff, you know. And
I got my dick sucked wearing the boot.
I
at
remember
Boston.
you got your dick sucked.
I still had the boot. That was a great time.
yeah, I
Shout out
remember
to her.
they put you in that room, that fucking with
Oh,
the
yeah.
light doorbell.
Oh yeah, I had the
Yeah.
fucking
And
wheelchair
the
room. I had the handicap room.
You got the retard room.
Dude, I got my dick sucked retard style in that room, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I guess because these shows, they were fun. They were good shows. We had a good time. So save for maybe the last show where they said this is the one where we're putting the drunkest
Yeah,
people right
dude.
up front.
The Saturday late
And letting them
sometimes-
yell things from the podcast the entire show and not and leave them in the showroom the entire time.
Brutal.
That was that was the only one that was.
You
but even
fucking
then, that was like,
animals.
You know, it's
no,
fine.
no. Don't give them.
No. That's
No, they're
finding-
losers, and we
that's
hate
finding the
staff.
the
Right,
staff.
right.
Yeah.
Not the people.
Not the people. But anyways, yeah. Other than that, it was fine. I mean, maybe if doing like 4 shows feels kind of like a waste rather than, at least 5,
I don't know, man. I'm starting to get tired of doing that many shows.
Yeah. I mean, like 7, 8, that's brutal. But
I'm doing so many at the fucking improv. I'm doing like, I think I'm going to do, I'm 7 at the improv.
yeah. I did
You're
7.
coming home.
I did 7. In
I'm excited
Austin.
to be in the improv, but like 7 is so many. 8, like I did 8 at the Lincoln Lodge, and they were great. It was fun. I love those guys. I wanted to kill myself the last shows.
Yeah.
8 is just too many,
It's
too
too
fucking
much.
many.
It's a lot.
But because it's not even the shows. It's just you're somewhere for so long that's not your house. You know what I mean? It's like if even a change, like I've done that many shows in different cities, but the change of scenery's fun. There's just something kind of depressing about setting up shop somewhere that long that isn't your house. Because like
for a weekend, an entire weekend.
it's not. It's
No,
more than
it's
a weekend.
4 days,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like you get there. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. It's still better than having a regular job. Everybody's listening to this at their fucking gay ass job, but
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You could have some people have pretty cool day jobs.
like what?
I guess nothing. I guess being like a mentally retarded person that's a caddy at a golf course.
That does sound
Yeah,
awesome.
that sounds cool.
Dude, how fucking awesome it is when it's your break time and you got a Reese's fast break. That happiness is better than anything we'll ever experience.
Name's Richard. I'm a retard for millionaires. Retard to the stars.
I wonder, are there fluffers for female porn stars? Maybe somebody who sucks on their tits so they're all swollen when the scene starts.
No, I don't think so.
No,
And they're probably other
The guy
girls.
that beats them up, so they're already crying.
Yeah, there's like a pimp or a Jewish producer.
No, that sucks. Both of those jobs suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess never mind. I
Or a
guess
guy
it's
who
just-
has to give her drugs to numb the pain.
That sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. I take it back. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's just golf course retard is the only good day
Golf
job.
course retard or zoo lesbian. Zoo
Yes,
lesbian.
zoo lesbian.
Oh
is-
my god, they have the
yeah,
best life.
hell yeah. That is awesome.
It really is. It's like there should be, because this is the thing. If you like, they shouldn't have ever passed laws outlawing discrimination.
Okay.
They should have just figured out progressive forms of discrimination.
Okay.
Lesbians should be the only people allowed to work at the zoo. They should have first dibs on all those jobs.
Absolutely, and you can't be too lipstick with it either.
Oh, no, zero.
No.
You give
You got to have a big dumb ass.
yeah, big, just fucking a wide structural ass.
Just like
a base, a strong base, because
Right.
sometimes you got to fucking
a very lateral woman.
yeah.
Work there, forward shoulders.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Maybe you can wear just a little lipstick if you work with the birds.
Mm-hmm.
And those
that's it.
animals are respecting the shit out of that lady.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
the alpha.
You're just
Oh my God.
going through the secret doors into the jungle
Yeah.
enclosures with all your keys, your beloved keychain, your beloved lesbian keychain.
Damn, dude, that lady showed up at the Maura Crossman Recreation Center when I was in fucking day camp. She came through with some little lizards, some fucking.
Oh, she did like the Jack Hanna
Yeah,
at
we
a
had
talk
really,
show
really
thing?
bootleg
Yeah.
Jack Hanna that would come to my summer
You ever
camp.
meet
That's tight.
a boa constrictor? I feel like that's the big one
Yep.
for kids. An
The
albino boa constrictor.
Never got the albino, but
Really,
it
I feel like
definitely-
most of them are albino.
I don't know what to tell you.
They're like
There was definitely a big snake. One time there was a bird. I hate. I'm
I
not
hate
a bird
birds.
guy.
I hate birds too.
I'm not a bird guy.
They're dinosaurs.
They're little dinosaurs.
I almost went to Petco the other day. Anytime I see a Petco, I'm like, let's see if they have a macaw.
Okay.
They almost never do.
You've been
Yeah.
talking about getting a parrot for a long time.
I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
They're
I think you
cool.
should bite the bullet.
Now, do you think the cat would try and kill the bird
They're too
in
big.
classic Looney Tune style?
I mean, they're fucking big. I don't
and they're
know.
loud as
still,
shit.
it doesn't. Cats are fucking ornery critters.
A macaw would be bigger than the cat.
I know, but I'm saying it might still fight it.
Yeah,
Yeah, then the
cow
macaw
will
would
plot.
kill the cat.
Or it would be a fucking Pyrrhic victory.
In which case, I mean, that's
then they would both die.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other.
Okay.
The cat's been getting fat.
She looks all right to me.
I've started feeding the cat whenever it wants food rather than
Okay.
because
On the schedule.
yeah, because she gets like really annoying, and I guess she is hungry a lot of the times, but she'll just keep eating until she throws up everywhere. So I don't.
I hate when cats do that shit.
I'm trying to find a medium where it's like the cat's eating as much as it needs, but then it also shuts the fuck up.
You could drug it.
No, I'm not gonna drug it. She was fine before she got spayed. Then after that, she's
well, yeah,
like,
because now she's like, there's no reason to keep this pussy tight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Time to get fat. I'm not getting any cock.
Now she's nasty.
Now it's Amy Schumer, the cat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I saw The Northman. You guys see that movie?
No, I'm not going to see it, and I have my reasons.
Why?
It's the same reasons that people say online.
What is it?
No, it's no one online knows it, but the two of you know it.
What?
Something happened when we were in the cabin. There's a gentleman that's in the Northman who disrespected me.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And I hear he's fucking ripped in
he
that
looks
movie.
awesome. Dude.
Oh, my God.
He looks so
You
fucking
know what?
sick.
Skarsgård, you're the better man.
Dude, honestly, something like that happens, you just got to tip your hat. There's just certain things, man. It's like, all right.
Can you imagine his penis? His penis
Must
probably
be
has
so
a six-pack.
Yeah, he looked awesome. That movie was fucking sick.
Racine told me a funny story over the weekend that I don't know if I can repeat.
Oh, what the hell?
It's celeb gossip.
Okay, tell me off,
Yeah.
Tell me off, Mike.
It made me laugh.
Fuck, let's get Racine in here to tell the story.
Yeah, right. If you want, you're gonna have to listen to Mike Racine's podcast, and maybe.
Oh, true. He's probably saving all the good goss for his pod.
Yeah, the sauce. Whatever
No, I
his
think it's got a
podcast-
new name.
the sit sauce.
The sit sauce.
No, he has a new
The
one. with
WAP
Sean
sauce.
McCarthy.
Yeah, they do. Grub sauce.
Grub saucers.
Rub sauce.
Oh, he's
Check
doing it
out
with,
that
He's
podcast.
doing it with Sean. Nice.
Sean
And,
Scott Chaplin.
Scott Chaplin.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah.
little trio of white men,
Mm-hmm.
of mayo ass white boys.
I didn't know they were white.
You didn't know?
Mm-mm.
Did you think Sean was like a little bit, maybe like Indonesian?
Mike also
Something.
made me watch the end of somebody's HBO special. I guess it's pretty obvious who it is.
I don't
Very
know.
upsetting.
The end of somebody's HBO special.
Mm.
I haven't kept tabs on the HBO specials.
Yeah,
It was bad.
it was. Yeah.
It sounds like a fun weekend.
Yeah, he
You
went
get
to
celebrity gossip.
we went to lunch, and then I went back to the hotel to take a nap, and Mike went back out to Shake Shack to get, and I was like, "What'd you get? Fucking 3 hamburgers?"
Mhm.
He's like, "Nah, hamburger and a chicken sandwich and a hot dog."
Wow.
Dad mode. Dad mode
Yeah.
engaged.
Yeah, you forget that Racine was fat also, and now
Yeah.
he's like
And
he's
now
still
he's-
got those habits.
He's got a son. He's gonna get fat
He's
again.
got those instincts.
HBO. I'm gonna see who has a. Oh, also today's my little brother's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So I'm gonna shout
To
them out on
George.
the other one.
No,
And
they're
Nick.
twins, no?
And Nick, yeah, they're twins.
They are twins?
Yeah.
Fraternal.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, just one got born buff and one got born depressed.
Yeah, they really are. Like, you put them together and it's me. It's like all my depressive shit is George, and all my like peppy.
You're their god emperor.
I am. Yeah, I'm split down the middle as my little brothers,
They love
and
you.
I weigh the exact amount of both of them together.
Really?
No, they're both big.
They're
bigger
big boys.
Nick is Jack. George keeps a little weight on him for the winter time, but he's gonna fucking shed some lbs. Yeah, go check out my brother's art. I'll
He's a
shout him out
great
on.
painter.
I'll shout him out on the free episode. We're just kind of eating time on this one.
I don't know. I'm having fun.
Did I I'm already thinking about lunch. 14 minutes into the pod, I'm thinking. I
You
missed.
might get mad at me, but I brought my lunch today.
What did you bring?
Like a pasta.
What kind of pasta? Enough for
and
all three of us?
No.
Why'd you bring a lunch?
Because I don't know. I had leftovers from last night.
Not enough for all three. Though.
Right, you're not doing meal prep or planning or anything. You
No,
just
honestly, I
brought
paid
special,
for the food,
special,
and I'm
food
mad at
for
my
you.
girlfriend right now.
Special Adam only lunch for just.
Oh, I
Adam
see.
special.
He doesn't want to. He didn't. He bought some
I
food at a
deserve
restaurant,
the leftovers,
and he's afraid his
No.
girlfriend will eat it.
No,
while
it's
he's
from the
gone.
house.
okay.
It's from home.
That's
Oh, it's from home.
It's from home
equally shitty, but also
It's
not
from-
not directed at me. So in this case, I don't care.
You're telling me I'm a bad person for bringing my lunch to work.
Well,
that
for
your
the reasons
so
that you're
your
doing
girlfriend
it.
can't have any of the food that you paid for.
Well, I don't know if she was going to, but I want to. It's mine.
Yeah, probably not. She's at work, right? She's at her job.
No, she's working from home today.
She's
Well-
waiting. She's waiting tables from home.
She's not a waitress.
Bum, ba-da-da-dum, dum, da-dum, dum. So no one told you that your dick was fucking small.
Well, guess what it is?
Well, guess what it is? What kind of pasta? Describe it to me. I'm hungry.
I believe it's called like a midnight pasta.
What does that mean?
There's like
So
anchovy.
Steve Harvey prepared.
There's anchovy, garlic. Very simple pasta. Some Calabrian chilies.
Sounds. Why you
That
gotta
doesn't
roll
sound-
your
that
eyes
sounds
at
That doesn't
me.
sound simple at all.
Yeah.
Anchovies and Calabrian chilies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, everyone
No,
just
it's
has
like
some
I'm having-
anchovies and Calabrian
Just a
chilies
simple,
laying around
just
the
something I
house.
threw together. Just a little simple anchovies.
I have
and
a stock
Calabrian.
pantry.
My midnight train to pasta.
Sucking on the midnight train to penis.
Well, you guys can have my lunch then.
I don't want it. It sounds like shit, actually.
Okay, so I'll have my
I'm
lunch.
telling you, thinking about it,
I was hoping for a bolognese.
Thinking about it, I kind of want to push you out that window right there.
Why?
I want to do.
I'm with Nick. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but that is kind of my instinct right now.
To
As-
murder me?
when I-
Well, you'd
Blood.
probably be fine.
Why
It's the
are-
second floor.
I heard the description of the
I'd
pasta.
break my neck and be an invalid.
Yeah, and then you could eat your gay pasta through a tube.
No,
I
I
could
couldn't.
blend it up and
Yeah,
pour it
you
down your
could.
tube.
You think you'd be an invalid, really?
From a second story fall.
Depending on how
I was,
you fell.
I was pushed too, so I'd probably land on my neck or something.
Me, a
I
natural
wouldn't land
athlete,
foot first.
I would land like Captain America lands.
I don't know.
I would start flying halfway through the fall.
No, you wouldn't.
He would know in that moment. He would unlock his true
You don't,
essence.
Yeah.
you don't possess the skill.
Only under fucking duress could Nick find his superpowers.
And it's like the end of the Matrix, where you see
Yeah, the third one.
no, the very first one,
Oh.
you
Where
see
he
him
is the
before
one.
right before the credits. He's flying.
Right. That was sick.
That's bad.
I love that's the best ending to any movie at all. It's like he just does all this shit, and then it's like the postscript right before the credits, like, and he can fly, by the way.
Oh, by the way, he's fucking
Also-
so much sicker.
Also, he can fly.
Yeah, that pissed me off actually because I was like, well, I want to see him be fucking
Whatever,
flying and shit.
Yeah.
The same. Did you guys ever see The Witch? The movie The Witch?
Yeah.
No,
Spoiler alert. Can I spoil it for you, Adam?
Yeah.
I don't care about spoilers.
Okay. You don't have to say. You could have just said yes, because by saying I don't care about spoilers implicitly, and the way you said it,
He's too cool to.
you're saying that I, who does care about spoilers, is gay.
No,
I
I'm
picked
just
that up
saying
in your
me
voice.
personally.
I picked that up in your voice.
Adam,
What do you
see,
mean?
Adam, you come in here, you get mad at me for going at you, but you've been coming in with some kind of undertone.
What's my undertone?
There was plenty of undertone in that. I don't care.
I don't care about spoilers.
And what's the implied?
That's your
personally.
That's your wrestling.
It's a
character.
preference.
The undertone.
It's a preference.
The undertoner.
Yeah,
Dong. It's what I think. It's fine.
yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know if I would lose a wrestling match to Triple H. Personally, I don't know if I would do that.
The Witch
Yeah.
is a good ass movie. A lot of nice tension. Same guy actually that made The Northman. Shout out to Eggers.
Yeah.
And Anya Taylor-Joy is in it too. She's
What's Dave Eggers' middle name?
no, nice try.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying if it's Nathan. Or
It's
something.
not Nathan.
Well, it could be.
It's not Nicholas.
It could be. I mean,
I don't think it is. Anyway, at the very end
is
of
it
that,
fucking.
I don't think it is.
You'd be like my favorite director, Dave fucking Eggers, dude. I can't get
No,
enough.
his name.
All right.
That Nathan is a much more reasonable guess. It's not that either, but it's definitely not fucking.
Well, you could see why somebody would say Dave fucking.
I do
Eggers.
see
And
that,
maybe they're a little drunk.
but I don't see
And
why.
they're slurring their speech.
So
a
you
bit.
think his parents
Mm-hmm.
named him that because his father was drunk when his mom was giving birth?
How about maybe it's Northman?
No, it's not Northman. That's the movie he just made.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the end of
If
that
you wanted
one,
to describe the movie like at an award show, a list of the movies that came out, they would probably abbreviate it and then
I don't
comma
think
the
they
name
would.
of the director.
No, they might.
I've never seen that.
They might.
I've never seen that one. And they would start with the last name. They wouldn't say his full name.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be N, David Eggers.
No, if you had a list of the nominees, for
Right.
Best
If you're
Picture this
announcing
year,
it, right?
and, comma, and
You've never
dot,
been at a
comma,
podium
Eggers.
announcing awards.
That's true. I guess so at The Godfather it would be
G, comma, Coppola.
Coppola.
Yeah.
I really don't think that gets across what movie it is.
Well, that's the Dewey Decimal System.
Anyway, at the end of The Witch,
Yeah.
It's the Scooby Dooey decimal.
Scooby
system.
Dooby Doo, Scooby Dooby Deenus, suck my penis. The main girl does give in to the devil. She does become a witch, and she starts fucking float. Like they start like just like fucking talk. All their pussies are out, and they're fucking flying. And I was like, bro, I want to see that movie of these witches going buck fucking wild. And there's a part of me that with The Matrix was like, damn. I guess to a certain extent that did come, but in the second one, but I don't know. I just wanted to see Keanu be Superman for like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, but then you get Rage Against the Machine right afterwards.
That's true.
It's a nice chaser.
That is true. Dick's on my ass. Dick's on my ass.
It's a good band.
What's the last band you saw live?
I don't remember. Oh no, I opened for my friend Riley at the Bowery Ballroom.
Doesn't count.
Well, I saw his band play.
Doesn't count.
I guess beyond that, I don't know.
Bob Dylan, probably.
Oh yeah, Bob Dylan. Yeah, yeah. I saw Bob Dylan with Steven.
Literally Bob Dylan.
Yeah, at the Capitol Theater
Damn.
in Port Chester, New York.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You took a little fucking car ride.
We drove up. It was nice.
What's Port Chester like?
Apparently, very bad. Everyone from Westchester is like that's the Mogadishu, Somalia of Westchester.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Everyone's like that's
Chesters.
the worst place.
So you're telling me there's a whole thing of Chesters? Is there an East Chester?
I don't fucking know.
Is there a North Chester?
I'm not that well versed in Westchester.
Okay.
But the theater itself is really nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah,
nice place.
I don't remember, dude. I think I literally am not a big concert guy. I think mine might literally be HF Festival. When Billy Idol was one of the headliners.
What was this like 12 years ago?
This
Concerts suck.
This is
dude.
when I was like fucking 16. Like I don't think I've been to. I've been to like I've seen friends of mine play who I guess are real artists.
Actually,
but that doesn't count.
You know what I just realized? No homo.
Go ahead.
My last concert before COVID, Bob Dylan. My first concert after.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you can't. Some things no homo is not powerful enough. It's not a powerful enough talisman for
I
certain,
said no homo.
for certain kinds of gayness. You could have sucked 100 guys off. You say no homo, it's fine.
No.
But you see Bob Dylan. You sandwich COVID with Bob
that's-
Dylan concerts. No homo's not powerful.
No
enough
homo
for
is
that.
an infinity shield.
It's not for something. That
Everything
gay.
you're saying is bouncing right now.
No,
It's hitting
no.
you. Yeah.
No,
I'm
You say
quite literally rubber and you are glue.
No.
Yes.
No. Absolutely not. I'm rubber because rubber is bouncy and I'm fat.
Yeah, it's true.
And you're glue because you're covered in
You're
cum.
fucking Michelin tire.
You're covered in cum, and it looks like Elmer's glue, but it's actually a bunch of guys' cum.
Cum is not that sticky.
Depends on how
Popular culture makes
It depends
cum out
on
to be
how
like super
hydrated
glue.
you are.
Really?
You've never had stringy cum or like just thicker.
Well, I never kiss and tell.
Your load has never been thick.
No, just like massive load. Big shooter. Peter North vibes.
No, you're not.
It's true.
You're absolutely not.
It's true, dude.
and it's probably runny.
Of course.
Your cum is like one of those fucked up eggs where like it just falls out too fast.
It's vegan.
Huh?
It's like vegan.
Yeah, it's like a vegan.
It's like the oat
It's like-
milk of cum.
Yeah. It's not the real thing.
No.
Whereas I have hearty cum.
No, I'm a massive shooter.
No,
Small dick, huge load.
Small dick, huge load is so funny.
That's my claim to fame. Ask any
They
girl.
call them the Saturday night special.
Ask any girl.
Small dick. She'll shoot off for a minute. She'll literally levitate when you bust inside if she's riding it.
No, it's just disgusting and copious. It doesn't have that
So
much
it doesn't
power.
have force. It's
No.
just a lot of it. It slowly leaks out, but for like 10 minutes. Your eyes are rolling the whole time. You're like, oh.
Yeah, there isn't
Just
a lot of...
a slow leak of jizz for fucking 9 minutes.
Yep.
That would be a cool way to come. I'll give you credit for that.
That's the Freeland special.
That's awesome. All right,
Yeah.
I take back what I said. I guess because of that, seeing Bob Dylan isn't that gay.
Thank you.
I still think it's gay. I just checked out as soon as you said that. I was waiting for
We
the
were having fun,
conversation
Nick.
to
We
move.
were having fun.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, me and some.
Yeah, good.
Why?
We were having a pretty good time with
Nick's
that one.
mad at me.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. Not at
I'm
you.
I'm cruising.
All right, let's
Yeah,
cruise.
I'm not mad at you. I'm definitely mad though.
Well, as long
He
as
saw
it's
his
not
he saw
me.
his reflection of his penis today. You know he doesn't allow mirrors in his house for this reason.
I know it's true.
Especially penis level mirror.
And then you had to come in yesterday and leave your penis
it would be
mirror.
cool to just have like a mirror running along like the mid length of your hallway.
Yes,
Just walk around. You're like, nice. Fucking all day long.
Just alone in your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
That's badass.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm thinking it's been a while since I've been at this bodega. I might get my classic 3-egg fried with that fucking Muslim bacon, that beef bacon, that chewy ass bacon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That shit's too sinewy for me.
I like it.
Yeah, until you get it's like twine in your mouth.
I know, but there's something I feel like a caveman.
Stringy.
It's just
I
very.
feel like a caveman eating it.
It's very salty too.
It's more jerky than bacon.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't go that far.
I kind of prefer turkey bacon in general at this point.
No.
No.
I fuck with the beef bacon. I mean, I like pork. Obviously, pork is the best bacon, but those little fuckers are smart.
Yeah.
I'm getting sad when I eat pork these days.
Yeah.
The pigs.
They're too
Yeah.
cute and too smart. I haven't
They
eaten
are.
pork in a while. But listen, fuck cows. Those fucking dumb motherfuckers can suck my dick.
It's haram.
Pig is haram, not cow.
No, pig is. I know.
Yeah. That's fuck. So wait, do Indians eat pork? No. But they worship the cow. So they don't eat pig. Because I've never seen like fucking pork vindaloo on any menu in my life.
No, they eat lambs and stuff.
Lamb is fucking delicious.
Yeah. And chicken.
My guys and the Indians, we got that in common.
Yeah.
We both eat lamb in a major way. Jews don't have a traditional lamb dish, do they? Your shit sucks.
What are you talking about?
Name a good Jewish dish.
Um,
And don't even count that, like a $40 fucking corned beef sandwich doesn't count.
well, I mean, it's nice.
That's your best one, and it's a sandwich. You know what I mean?
I don't. Is that the best? I don't know. I don't defend Jewish food. It's not very good. It's peasant food.
Thank you.
Yeah. Some of it's all right.
I've just
Some of it
defeated
is
you.
fucking disgusting.
I've just defeated you in single combat.
Well, it's not like I'm eating that shit every day.
Yeah, every day you come in here with gefilte fish and matzo ball soup.
Well, that's what I brought for lunch.
Let's see here.
Matzo ball soup is good.
It's fine.
It's just chicken soup with a fucking ball.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, I could eat a bunch. Well, matzo ball soup, that's just a bunch of those are just premium saltines kind of mashed up together, isn't it?
Kinda.
Can I be honest?
That's
I've
all it
actually never had matzo ball soup.
It's pretty good. We should go for a
it's not.
bowl.
It's bullshit. It's
I'm
just-
never getting a bowl. I might never have it in my life.
Oh, that's fine. You'll have a good life, you know? It's not like a make or break thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the older I get, I'm just like Asians really. I'm really a fan of the Asian cuisine. Their soups are always hit the spot,
Yeah.
whether it's pho or
Sweet and
ramen.
sour soup, for a little free
Sweet and sour.
sweet and sour soup
That's
is
awesome.
It's
that's
really
always
good.
the best. You know what? I'm saying.
You mean
I
hot
like
and sour?
it. Yeah, the hot and sour
Hot and
soup.
sour, yeah.
I'm the one saying I like it.
You were describing a
I-
sauce at McDonald's.
I was describing something. Then why did you say it's really good?
That's true.
Because I knew you meant
No,
hot and sour.
You couldn't wait to make everything about you.
Adam was torn in that instant between copying and correcting.
Yeah.
That's actually the way to make him go on the
No,
fritz.
I was reinforcing.
Mm-hmm.
I was building my boy up.
So yeah, now I'm just thinking about that sandwich. I mean, I guess I could have something else. You said
It's just
pasta. Now I'm
imagining
kind of thinking
Adam,
about pasta.
Adam going to Build-A-Bear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, it's $20 for the bear, and then you put whatever clothes you want on it, and then Adam putting every piece of clothing in the store on the
So
bear,
you have options.
so that you
It's-
just fill the bear.
You
with this.
said any clothes.
Yeah. You have different outfits for every day.
Tonight at 5, a local Jewish man has put Build-A-Bear out of business. You remember Lewis had a war with Build-A-Bear?
What?
Lewis, he Googled, he wanted to bring James to Build-A-Bear. So he like Googled Build-A-Bear, and there was one in like the Palisades Mall, but it had gone out of business like 4 years or like 4 months prior or something.
Yeah.
So he shows there and it's gone. So then he like picked a fight with like a different Build-A-Bear. He's like, why the fuck does it say it's like...
It's like that happens all the time, man. You could have called.
Oh, yeah, right.
Damn, dude. It is funny that Lewis is a good dad.
Yeah. Well, it's not that it's like because Bobby's a good dad too, but those guys that just didn't have a childhood,
Right.
they become good fathers, but in the way that like Peter Pan is a good father.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, you
is
give him whatever the fuck he wants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I made James's bedroom out of candy.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's like you don't feel like it's good enough just to not be addicted to drugs.
Right.
As a parent.
Right.
You have to really take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Anyway, let's see. Saw The Northman.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched The Kings of Comedy with the fellas. Had the crew going.
The best.
It was I had Eldest, George, Pete, the whole team was there.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just fucking higher than giraffe pussy. Mm-hmm. Coming off The Northman, had just watched Giannis beat the fucking bitch ass Celtics, and we had a little lull between the next game.
Yeah.
We just threw on The Kings of Comedy, man.
It's the best.
That rocks.
I will say, Bernie Mac obviously is the fucking king, and Steve Harvey is so fucking good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And but DL and even Cedric did not really age as well. Those
I
two
don't know.
sets.
I like that set. The one about how there could never be a black president.
Yeah, I guess.
Tell him I ain't got it.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
And he does, and his closer
Monica
is...
Lewinsky joke, that's funny.
His closer is pretending to parallel park.
In space or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Which is,
That I don't know.
But the stool work is great. But yeah, I don't know. DL really... I mean, he did go first. It's just funny because, like, you could tell how much they respected Bernie. Because it's like, technically, at that point, he was probably the least technically
Successful.
accomplished.
Yeah.
But of course,
DL had a show on
last.
ABC at
Yeah,
the time.
DL had a show. They had a ton of credits, but it was like, you're going first. And I do respect that about comedy. It's like, we all know who's actually, like, we know.
If you know,
who's-
you know.
Like, DL could never have gone last on that. Like, imagine trying to follow Bernie. And then it's also like Steve Harvey in between is just like singing full songs.
Yeah, when he plays the songs,
Like,
he's like, they ain't singing about love no more. That's I love that part.
That's great.
Everyone's going
crazy in an arena where the Hornets play.
Yeah,
Like, this is like
Spike Lee directed.
It looks great. It does look fucking sick. But
The Titanic bit, that's the best.
love that one for sure. Love that one. But it just, imagine having to go next after, Steve Harvey has just fucking been doing karaoke for 15 minutes.
And he harasses that guy, the gangster guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
He puts his coat on.
Feels
Salute to
kind of
Steve.
heavy. He's the best.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Anyway.
So The Northman is about a guy's Santa Claus.
It's about Santa Claus. Somebody kills Santa Claus's dad.
Yeah.
And he has to get revenge and take his empire in the North Pole.
The North Faceman, maybe, perhaps. And it's a guy that
It's a black guy wearing a North Face.
Yeah, and he loves North Face. They tried to take North Face from us, and we said, no chance.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
That's ours.
That's ours.
Yeah.
I want to see you belay first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is that? A rock climbing thing?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think you belay with another man's penis.
No, it's like,
With
come
your
on, that's a
lips.
stretch.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's a stretch.
No.
I say you. I
was
think
a
you.
reach.
He loves to belay.
I think you
Loves
lay
to belay.
down and get your ass fucked by a guy.
Yeah.
Missionary.
Yeah.
You're in mission. You
That's the
belay
most
down.
romantic form of gay sex. We can all agree.
Yeah.
Kissing on the lips.
Kissing the
Eye
other guy's
contact.
dick is on your belly. That shit is fucking
These fucking
hilarious.
rude gay guys having doggy
Having
style.
doggy style.
No way.
Yeah, because they just want to pretend it's a woman.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
They're fucking
Like
they're
it's
fucking
prison.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking
Because
gay.
these
They
guys
couldn't
are
get
fucking
pussy.
gay, dude.
So they're pretending it's
They're
a
pretending
girl.
it's a woman. So they're just instead of fucking a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. like a fucking straight guy would. Just looking him in the eye, looking at his penis, being like, ew. But I'm still fucking you.
They really should
100%.
just like have genderless prisons, or not genderless, but like they should
Like bathrooms.
Well, just
all
mix,
gender.
Just mix everybody together.
And you don't think there'd be a lot of rape in that instance?
Well, maybe if you went to jail for raping women, like you were a serial rapist,
You don't get to be in that one.
then they have a separate jail.
You go to
You go to rape
prison.
jail.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, it's like you really shouldn't be getting fucked in your ass if you like didn't pay your taxes. that really shouldn't be happening.
It's true. That's true.
So you're saying there should be rape jail and non-rape jails?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean,
think
they
that's
have like
better.
minimum and maximum security prison, but really that's like that's like
paradoxically maximum security is where you're getting your ass fucked,
yeah.
right?
There's as much thought goes into that as like I got a drawer for wires and screws,
Right, yeah.
and then another one that's like batteries that are
Right,
dead.
but a lot of batteries sometimes
should have
end up
more
in the wire
security.
drawer. No one really gives that much of a fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I wonder what the lowest level offender who got his ass fucked ever was. Like, what's the...
Well, what's sick is in Canada, you can like basically commit any crime, and like the week of your trial, just get a wig and be like, "Yeah, I'm a girl. You have to send me to the women's prison."
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then if they don't, then you just tattle to the news, and the government has to
You're right.
Wow.
they have
Interesting.
to send you to the women's prison, and then all the pussy you want.
All
pal.
That's
You're the
smart.
big man on campus.
I did see a they/them genderqueer person.
And it's like people are like, "Whoa, dude!" Like, because that's the thing where it's like the criticism about like like trans people would just somebody would pretend to be trans to use like the women's bathroom or whatever, and it's like trans people wouldn't do that, and it's like that's fair, but we're talking about criminals.
Right? Yeah.
Jail is already criminal.
Yeah, that's how Junior Soprano pretended to be senile.
Crazy, yeah.
My bosses need to start pretending to be trans. That's the next step.
Yeah,
to get
that's
pussy.
smart.
Eating. Imagine Goodfellas. They're all wearing the scene where they're chopping up the garlic thin, but they're all wearing wigs and dresses, and then they all go out.
There
and
was
get pussy
there was a
afterwards.
mob guy in New York. I forget who. Maybe it was just Gotti. Who was just pretending to be insane.
No, that was the Chin.
No, yeah.
Yeah. You wear like bathrobes.
Vince Gigante, I believe, was his name.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was pretending to be crazy.
Maybe we should turn this into a New York Mafia podcast.
I would honestly love that. I read The Five Families.
Yeah.
It's an insanely good book. I might read it again.
The Five Families. That's one more than four.
Yeah.
And four less than 9. The first number of 9/11.
Oh shit!
11.
Never forget.
Famously, 5 plus 6. 6 is 2 more than 4. This is the Italian numerology podcast.
Yeah, Vince the Chin. He was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And yet he walked around with like a bathrobe. They found him. I believe they caught him because what always gets you is fucking side pussy. I think
Really?
they
She was wearing a wire?
he had a separate house where he would fuck his mistress, and I think he wasn't pretending to be crazy there, and they found him, or he would like he like fucking came in like a bathrobe looking retarded, and he would be like do shit like that, and then they snuck him out in like a different thing, and he just literally hair combed, like fucking fresh suit, and they just caught him
Really?
getting pussy. So yeah, women, the root of all evil.
It's her fault.
Anyway, back to that. So anyway, I saw some like genderqueer, a person who like had truly like the face of a running back, right? Like looked like Frank Gore, like, and then just some of the juiciest tits you've ever seen in your life, but the voice also of like a weathered bus driver, right?
Yeah.
And they were talking about they're like, yeah, I don't know what gender I am, but and then they were like, but listen, when I went to prison, I made sure I was in women's prison. They were like out there, like, imagine, dude, that person was gonna get their pussy, or I don't even know if they have a half pussy, half dick. They didn't say.
Oh, it was like a
I'm not sure.
ambiguous genitalia?
I'm not sure, but they talked and felt like a dude, but just had huge tits. That's got to be like, if you're a prison rapist, that's that person comes around, it's got to be all out war for who gets dibs on some titties. You haven't seen you've been fucking ass for so long. The best titties you've seen are probably on a fat guy. Those aren't good titties.
No. Those don't do it.
Although, do you guys have that one kid there was a kid in my neighborhood that I grew up with, and then there was also a kid in my high school. Two separate guys. One was a Greek guy. One was I don't know. I think he was like half Arab, half black. I don't remember what.
You
it
had a
was.
perfect pair.
Perfect tits. Like I'm talking literally. There was we took a video of them where we tricked people into thinking
It was a woman.
it was a woman, and it worked. And then we zoomed out, and you just saw his tits.
You catfished.
Damn.
Did you guys ever have a guy like that
With
growing up?
No, perfect tits. No.
No. So you're
No.
telling me I got
Racine-
two guys with perfect
I was
tits?
seeing too
Racine
many
does
girls.
that
tits.
No, you
joke
weren't.
About seeing a little kid with.
Oh
fat
yeah,
little
that's a
kid.
good joke.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you know it? Are you familiar?
Yes.
Oh, you think Adam thinks it's... I'll let Mike know, Adam, that you said that it's good, that you've signed off on it.
I'm 35.
Are you?
So
Oh, you're 35 now, are you?
So it's still happening. Still my life.
Look, we got to get through the rest.
I know.
Come on, we got
Keep
20
doing
minutes.
That. Keep doing
This
that.
is what
shit.
people
Yeah.
tune in for.
we got 20
They
minutes
like
until I can
this?
get my little fucking sandwich.
35 years old.
I know.
Are you really 35?
Yeah.
That's hilarious, dude. I was watching The Simpsons.
Why didn't you make
last
more of
night.
a big deal about it at your birthday?
You know,
I thought
Homer-
you're 36.
Homer's supposed to be
Shouldn't-
34.
That's hysterical.
Oh, no. Adam's older than Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gayer.
Give me the vape.
No.
Why? I told you don't bring it.
First, you bring your penis mirrors in his house, put him in a bad mood. Now you bring the vape that he
I didn't
explicitly
bring
told
any
you not
penis
to.
mirrors.
Give me the vape now.
No.
Give it to me.
I'll give it to you, but I won't acknowledge it on the podcast.
All right.
I'll tell everyone. I don't
Don't.
care. God damn it, Adam.
Yeah.
You sent it back down the road of vaping. What flavor is that, Adam?
Baby.
Baby penis.
Baby penis.
Pineapple shake.
Oh, you're still rocking with the pineapple, huh?
Pineapple shake. That sounds disgusting.
Smells good.
Don't
Try it out.
take it from me.
And Nick is doing.
I offered it, and Nick accepted. What do you think?
Rev-
Notes
pineapple
of
shake
pineapple?
review?
Let's do a review.
I can't taste it at all. You would try it.
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, it's
Good. Don't get
I'm
on
not
this
a vape
shit.
guy.
It'll fucking ruin your life, dude.
It's
I'm not a vape
nasty.
guy.
It's
I
pathetic.
picked up smoking and quit smoking numerous times in my life. Always like relatively easy. It's annoying for like 3 days, but then
Yeah.
once you get over it. But once you start vaping, it's like that's it.
Yeah.
You're done.
Dude, honestly,
it's honestly
It's
it's
also
the fucking it's the shooting up of cigarettes.
It's really uncool too.
yeah.
it looks like shit.
You don't
yeah.
look like a pimp.
You
when
look-
you're vaping.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you got a particularly gay little cartridge, too.
I don't know. That one lasts the longest. That's
Yeah,
why.
but it looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah, none of them look good.
That one looks worse.
So
Because you
what
know
we-
why? Because you're getting close to, like, the original vapors, the guys with the big rigs that would have their own juice.
Those are the purists.
You're
Honestly,
getting close to that with that.
Those guys have become the coolest, I think. At this
yeah,
point.
it has swung back.
Yeah.
The Tommy Simbazos of the world with their, like, dragons that they
Mhm.
would fucking shout
Their
out to
coils. Yeah.
Tommy. I bet you Tommy vapes. I got to ask him.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking we should go do, like, Maryland week and do, like, 20 episodes. And just go to fucking
Go on the shore.
Baltimore. Yeah,
No,
go
to
to
the shore though.
I was a couple days in Baltimore and then
the
hit
whole
the shore.
state.
Yeah. Like just kind of do like a little tour of Maryland.
You should see well, now that I've announced it, I can't. But you should because I have no access to the entertainment industry anymore.
Yeah.
But if you could just pitch a Maryland show to the Travel Channel, just be like, look, just give me $70,000. We'll shoot it.
We'll do it on iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We'll hit up Dundalk. We'll get
What I want to go is Western Maryland, which is like
the mountains.
the mountains.
Yeah,
Because that's an unexplored.
Frostburg.
The
My
Cumberland,
brother went there. I know a little bit
the
about
Cumberland area. I've only driven through it ever.
Yeah.
On the way to West Virginia, and it's real pretty, and then just horribly like depressing.
Yeah, it's I could never. My brother still talks fondly about it because he was there for undergrad and
very
grad
pretty.
school.
It's very pretty.
It's cheap as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost almost worse than West Virginia itself.
It is. Yeah.
You go over the border, and they're like, "Yeah, it's supposed to be like this."
Yeah.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. It's less fun.
Yeah.
West Virginia,
Of
everyone's
course,
getting fucked
half
up.
my family's been killed by brown recluse spiders because there's one hospital 7 hours away. And we had a school, but it was purchased by a racist who's now just going insane in there, who's filled all the walls with feces. And he might be the mayor also. I'm not sure.
100% he's the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. We're going to get... I think we should get some fucking Baltimore comics from the sidebar
Can I
days.
see the vape again? I want to try it again.
Sure.
And then we should fucking eat... We should go to Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
Classic.
You know, we should go to Zorba's.
I always wanted
go to Ikaros.
I always wanted to move to Southeast Asia, be an expat. I might have told this story before. Like Thailand or something, and you open a restaurant for expats called Ricky's Tiny Chinese Penis.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you get like Asian waiters that wear like tuxedo up top, white tuxedo up top, pantsless otherwise.
Yeah.
And then they bring you a rice bowl, and then you just fucking laugh at them.
Right.
And it's like sort of like veranda style. I don't know what that even describes, but like there's a tiki's and
Outside. It's outside.
the open walls.
Overlooking some water, maybe.
Yeah, just right in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
The Thailand jungle.
Ricky's Tiny Chinese
Penis.
Now, Thailand is a different country than China.
Yeah, whatever.
You would import the Chinese.
No,
or
yeah,
just
it's just the name of
It's
it.
even more insulting. Yeah. It's extra insulting.
That's a good ass idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get they have like a grand piano, player piano. What are those like?
A Steinway.
No, the Bosendorf, that $800,000 piano.
I don't know about the Bosendorf.
Yeah, get a big ass Bosendorf with
Okay.
a fucking player piano on it.
Yeah.
And then I sit there pretending like I'm playing the piano. How you folks doing? Thanks for coming today.
If you were an expat, would you go? You wouldn't go. Would you go Asia? Where would you go?
If I was an expat, I don't know.
If we had to flee America.
Me?
Yeah.
France. Intellectual.
France.
What are you talking about?
You don't speak French.
No, I'd be like
You don't speak French and you're not an intellectual.
What are you talking about?
You're the dumbest one on the show.
This country has nothing for me
And
anymore.
we're all stupid.
And France is the only place.
You're going to leave?
Yeah, I'll have salons. You know?
Salon d'Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you go? You just go to Greece.
I guess I would go to Greece, but I don't know, man.
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
you
I haven't
can't
traveled enough.
expatriate to your own country.
I haven't traveled
doesn't
enough,
really
so
count.
I
Yeah, it
don't
doesn't
know.
count.
You know, I haven't seen the world.
And Canada feels like a cop out. That doesn't count.
Honestly, like Australia was pretty cool.
I liked Australia.
I
too.
would move to Australia. The problem is you can't really do comedy there.
No, yeah, you can. It's just
What do you mean? Yeah, they have
You'd be
comedy.
in Australia. You'd be like hosting the Australian Oscars.
Yeah, but you think
Yeah.
this is low effort? Australian stand-up comedy.
That's what I'm saying. It's such.
Their language is comedy.
Remember when we went to
Every
those, like,
sentence is a fucking punchline the way they talk.
Yeah, I know, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But remember, we'd go to those like shitty bar shows, and everyone's credits were like Australian HBO, and
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
all
yeah.
dog shit. Like there was like 3 good comics that we ran into, and everybody else was so bad.
It's like the 80s.
Yeah.
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 Canada's the same way, where it's
Yeah.
like you just meet a guy who's like, pretty funny, and
Yeah.
he's like been on TV for a decade in
Yeah.
Canada, and it doesn't matter at all.
Right.
He's the
they're like,
minister of comedy.
They're
Yeah.
like, this is our best comic, and then you talk to him, it's a guy with like schizoid personality disorder. He's just like seeing colors instead of people.
Granted, Canada does have really good comedians.
No, the cream of the crop that move here are
Yeah,
good.
of course.
But that's like 4 guys over 50
Yeah,
years.
have you ever seen the
You're
Montreal Just for Laughs? They're like Quebecois showcase, and it's like mimes.
Yeah.
It's mimes and a lesbian clown.
Yeah,
That's
And they all
funny.
perform with their shoes off. It's fucking.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then they try and do it in English.
Yeah.
Like one guy does it in English, and he's like, "The black guys that have big dicks."
Yeah,
That's good.
Half of their jokes are just they all end with the like.
Fuck.
Sound
Yeah.
effect style.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd move to Amsterdam,
Yeah.
ride a little bike.
What do you, Montreal? What do you do for a living? I make a cheese.
Fuck yeah, dude! That rules!
Ian does JFL.
Fuck yeah, dude. That rules.
So you speak French and English?
Fuck yeah, dude! That rules!
I think I'd move to Amsterdam, actually, now that although the food isn't good enough.
Yeah, they have
But
fries.
the vibes are awesome.
Yeah.
But the food sucked dick when I was over there.
Where?
Amsterdam. It's
Oh.
all burgers and fries.
Yeah.
And mayonnaise is their big thing.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they're
move
into
to Amsterdam
mayo.
and befriend Wim Hof. And we're
That's
gonna,
all. Just go.
yeah. Just sit in ice baths with a Dutch retard. Dude, I love that shit. Like
Yeah.
because I started taking cold showers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so what is he doing that's different? It's nothing. It's just cold showers and then the breathing exercises.
But the breathing exercise, doesn't he get like his body temperature down just by doing that?
I think he can.
Yeah.
But most people can't.
Right.
And I guess multiple people have died doing his exercise.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He just does that for like 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that guy.
Wim Hof.
No.
He's this Dutch guy that like did a TED talk like 10 years ago.
About being cold?
Well, he has like the record. He can like just submerge himself in ice. They just put him in an ice block and he sits in there for 2 hours. And it would like kill a normal person, but he can just
He's
He
trained
controls
himself?
his body temperature with the way he breathes.
yeah,
It's
he can.
fucking
Well, he
crazy.
like he meditates and he can like regulate his own
Mhm.
what is it? Your sympathetic or parasympathetic nervous system. He can like slow his heart rate down and change his metabolic rate.
I feel like if Blaine put his mind to it, he could do that.
Yeah, probably. That's the kind of shit.
That's the kind of
Blaine
shit he does.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it isn't even magic, you know? Some of it's just feats.
Feats of endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the big ones are like stabbing himself or swallowing gasoline and then throwing
Cutting
on
his
fire.
cock off and swallowing it.
Yeah.
He did that?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then he
And he still got me too.
he's still got, yeah.
God, poor guy.
He was raping with magic. He was using magic to rape.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Why else would you learn magic?
Filling his asshole with bullet ants.
He hasn't had a big like special in a while.
He did a balloon thing during COVID.
Yeah, he went up higher than anyone in a balloon.
Really?
Like helium balloons.
That's not
Yeah.
even.
And then they were on like radio. They're like, "Please come down." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Not yet."
Yeah, he was like radioing his kid.
That's
He
awesome.
was like, I hope you're proud of me.
That's awesome because that's really not magic.
It's not magic.
Like sitting in a fucking tank is one thing. It's kind of Houdini-ish.
yeah, it's like, how the fuck
But
did
just
he do
going up high,
that? Mm-hmm.
that's more like Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, that's the Red Bull little plane or whatever.
Swallowing frogs. Well, he went up higher than anyone without like
Oxygen?
Without oxygen.
Yeah.
So he was at like some crazy like
Oh, that's pretty cool.
it's like 0 degrees.
Yeah,
And there's
dude.
no oxygen.
Oh, that's magic.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Michael Jackson was like, David Blaine, your magic is real. I believe in you.
No, what was the context?
He got like some award for like artist of the millennium, and his
And he just shouted out.
he just
David
said that
Blaine.
in his speech. Yeah,
That's so
David
awesome.
Blaine, your magic is real.
Now, Adam, you're wearing a Raya hat.
Yeah, I got it for free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Where?
I met the Rye guy.
And
Gave
he
me a
just
hat.
had a hat.
Yeah, dude, whatever, dude. I meet people.
Where'd you meet him?
He goes to elbow
mixer.
rubbing events. He goes to like
Yeah.
he goes to just New York socialite.
No, not elbow rubbing. Synagogue. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's elbow rubbing. What do you think is some sort of gala?
What
Like,
synagogue
It's very
do you
boring.
belong
You hang out
to?
in the parking lot afterwards.
Mhm.
And you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm just hanging out here.
Yeah, meet a lot of great guys. Get a free hat.
Get some tips on investments.
No, they won't let me.
You're not in that circle yet.
They don't trust me.
Yeah, that's smart.
I think I'm anti-Semite.
Because you would fucking run. Yeah, because you have just a harsh anti-Zionist,
I've talked too much
Track
shit about
record.
Israel.
and then you don't get the good stock tips.
It's bullshit, man.
You fucked up.
I did it to get pussy, and now now I'm fucked.
Now you're frozen out of the Jewish,
Now I don't have any investment.
the
advice.
Jewish investment circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds fucking gay to me.
What?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
All right, now let me think long and hard about: do I really want this sandwich, or do I want a different sandwich?
With a guad?
The gawad would be nice. Haven't had the gawad in a while.
Oh, you're talking about the eggs.
I kind of think I need breakfast though, but it's tough to tell.
What are you thinking?
You know, the we covered it in the beginning, but
3 eggs.
But I'm trying to think: do I want to go a different direction with it? Adam's eating pasta. Do I want pasta? would I be copying Adam if I got pasta?
I wouldn't feel copied at all.
Even if I got a less gay pasta that didn't have anchovies, it had like red sauce and cheese and
I don't
shit.
care about spoilers. I don't care about copying.
Oh, you don't care about copying?
No, I'm mature.
That's very convenient.
No, sorry.
Let me just throw pasta into the seamless.
I feel like pasta's not a good order.
Doesn't matter what you fucking think.
Like a delivery.
Does not matter what you think.
Yeah, it's just my feeling.
What's the International Pasta House?
The IHOP of pasta.
It kind of looks like shit, to be honest with you.
It sounds great.
Oxtail penne with red sauce. What is this, Jamaican Italian fusion?
It's kind of tight.
Jerk chicken penne.
It is Jamaican.
Crab meat with red sauce. Oxtail spaghetti Alfredo. That sounds so bad.
Disgusting.
Okay, maybe pasta ain't the fucking move. I've been on a little pizza kick recently.
I got pizza 2 days ago. It was great.
Maybe pizza. Maybe pizza pie. Where'd you get the pizza from?
Impasto?
Impasto. Pasta with vodka sauce. Doesn't sound too bad.
Honestly, they do a great pie at that place.
At Impasto?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Not too far from here, like Clinton Hill.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not doing that right now.
They can bring it to you.
I guess.
Yeah. So the Northman, what's that about? Santa Claus?
Yeah, what's it about?
So Santa Claus's dad.
Jesus Christ.
No.
It's about what's
Muhammad.
What?
Yeah, it's yes. Santa Claus is Muslimic.
That's what you find out?
That's what you find out.
That's crazy.
And Jesus killed him
Really?
because he was jealous.
Because he wanted presents.
Yep. He's
That's
jealous of all
wild.
the presents. And so so now Santa Claus has to kill Christ. He has to ally with the Jews
Mm-hmm.
who want him dead for personal reasons. And he disguises himself. He kills Judas. Judas was actually a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
He disguises himself as Judas, gets a really big fake nose.
They should have done a movie called The Iranian Claus, right? And it's the night before Ramadan, and Tim Allen he's come home from a big presentation at work. He's trying to rush home to his son, but he's raped by a gang, and the police see it happen, and then he wakes up the next day and his hair's long and he's grown breasts, and he has to live as a woman.
The Iranian
What's
Claus.
the Iranian Claus? Because there's no such thing as homosexuality.
Right.
So now
He has to
he's-
transition.
Once you get your ass fucked, you become a woman
Yeah, so
in Iranian
he
culture.
cuts his hair, and then it just grows back right away. And then he keeps trying to hide his breasts, but they get bigger and bigger.
Every time he tries to hide them.
And he loses his son because of this.
He's trying to reconnect.
Yeah, the wife takes him, and then he's just getting raped and more. And
Right.
He puts on the burqa. Dave Krumholtz explains. He's like, "You're a woman now living in a conservative, Muslim Sharia law." Or
You
he's
can't air out your pussy like that. You need to be wearing a burqa.
Bernard, the Sheikh Bernard, played by David Krumholtz, has a scroll. that
Right.
explains to Tim Allen how he has to live as a Muslim woman.
Right.
And
he just stays a woman.
yeah,
How does the Santa Claus end? Does he stays? Santa
Yeah, I was
Claus?
just wondering that.
they kept making more movies. It doesn't. Yeah, he
Just becomes Santa forever?
He's Santa forever.
That sucks.
And the wife and the new husband. It's part of the 1990s
Yeah,
divorce.
every
saga.
movie had to be a divorce movie.
Yeah, everything
it's
is
called
always-
the Santa Claus, and there's a divorce angle. That is so fucking funny. Oh yeah, doesn't he like pass it down? Doesn't somebody else become Santa Claus?
Right, because the clause is a clause in a contract,
There's
right?
the Santa Claus, and then there's the Santa supremacy, and then the Santa
Right.
ultimatum.
The Santa ultimatum.
Yeah, and Jeremy Renner takes the literal reins.
Yeah.
That's where that expression comes
That
from.
was the first Born I saw.
Which
The
one?
Jeremy Renner one.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
That's the wackest one.
I know, but then we at the cabin had a
We
nice
watched
day.
all of them.
That was a great day.
That was a great day.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Why don't we pick up? We'll go through all the Santa Clauses
Yeah.
during the free episode,
We will. We'll pick up where we left off.
and people will be listening to that one. They'll be like, "Oh, I hope the fucking Patreon was better than this, and it will not be, folks.
It won't.
No.
But you found that out now. But remember how naive you were
Mm-hmm.
on Wednesday
Yeah.
after you heard the one where we went through all the Santa Clauses?
Yeah. we'll tell you this week that you got if you're not signed up, you gotta sign up because this one was a bang.
Yeah, we're gonna falsely tell you that it was really good, and
This
now
one-
you've already
It's
listened.
an all
This
timer.
one, all right,
You fucking dummies.
we'll get one real quick. We got 30 seconds to save the episode,
Okay.
and Mr. Coffee. It's like, and I say, is there a Mrs. Coffee?
Is there a Mrs.
Mhm.
Coffee?
And then I'm burning my dick in the gas station.
That's right.
Fucking the coffee pot.
Yeah.
And it's something like that. I don't know. It's like a sexual kind of joke.
Right.
It's a joke with a sexual undertone.